Hi guys, this is Lou Matson, intuitive energy healer and spiritual life coach, and this is part 2 of the 3-part video series that I'm doing on basic energy hygiene. If you haven't watched part 1, don't worry, you don't have to actually watch them in order, but yeah, feel free to go back and watch the first part, which is all about cleansing your energy system. So this session is about protection, which can be a bit of a funny topic for some people. If we're thinking about the law of attraction and you think that, if you're putting out the thought that you need to protect yourself, you're actually attracting evidence to show that you need to protect yourself, if you see what I mean. But, however, my take on it is that, sorry, my partner came in and gave me a cup of tea, which was lovely. So where was I? We don't live in a perfect world, and every day we are surrounded by bad news on the TV or in the newspapers. We're interacting with negative people who are suffering with their own stresses and anxieties and worries, and also our own self-imposed negativity, our own negative thoughts or emotions. So we don't live in a perfect world, and I think it's advisable, therefore, just as we would put a raincoat on to go out in the rain or to take an umbrella with us if the weather forecast said it was likely to rain, I think that it's advisable that we do some form of protection just to shield ourselves from the environment, the world that we live in. So just 3 simple basic techniques of protection that I'm going to go through today are visualization, the use of crystals, and actually strengthening your aura in the first place. So avoidance is better than the need for protection in the first place. So the first technique is visualization. So very much like the cleansing techniques which use visualization, it comes down to your intent. So it's setting that intention. Again, thought is really powerful energy. So if you set the intention to create a shield or a bubble or a cloud, in my case, personally, it's a crystal octahedron. So I imagine a pyramid of clear quartz coming down, a pyramid of clear quartz coming up from the ground, and that's my protection. That's what I'm shielding myself with. That's what I walk around with every day. Some people prefer to imagine a bubble around them. It's whatever works for you, really, and whether it's a clear bubble, whether it's a coloured bubble, it doesn't really matter, as long as it works for you and as long as you have that intention that it's your protection and that you feel protected within it. The other thing is that some people surround themselves in pure white light, and again, it's whatever works for you. So I would say try a few different things and see how you feel in your work environment, your home environment, where before you may have felt that you were being affected by the outside world's negativity. Now the next one is actually carrying crystals with you and around you. Crystals are fantastic for aligning and balancing your energy system and your chakras, but also for protecting and cleansing yourself as well. So actually carrying them on your body, whether it's in your bag, in your pocket, or as a piece of jewellery, it doesn't really matter. Either way will work. Basically, their energy is interacting with your energy, and therefore the attributes that the crystal holds are working within your energy field. So I've brought a few crystals that I would, these are the basic ones for protection that I would use. So there's amber, which is a lovely protective stone. Well, it's not stone, it's a resin. Amethyst, quite easily accessible and easily to access in the form of jewellery. Smoky quartz, Again, you can get smoky quartz jewellery, but it's simple to get really small pieces that you can just fit in your pocket. Hematite, it's a lovely stone. It reflects negative energy away from your auric field. Black tourmaline, again, lovely protective stone. And chastellite. I used to wear chastellite in a little pouch around my neck, but again, you can pop it in your pocket, pop it in your purse. As long as you've got it within your auric field, it's providing protection. So they're just a small selection of crystals that you can use for protection. There are so many others out there, and if you're interested in looking further into that, you can just Google crystals for protection, and you'll probably find a whole host more crystals to use. Obviously, you can have crystals within your home because they will be working within your auric field within your home, or like I say, if you're out and about, you can just wear them as jewellery or put them in your bag. And the third form is basically strengthening your aura in the first place. When we absorb negative energy into our auric field, it can create holes and tears and bumps and lumps. If we're cleansing our auric field and if we're protecting our auric field, then that will lessen. And if we're then doing aligning and balancing work, then obviously we can heal that damage before it comes into our physical body, emotional body, energetic, mental body. But 2 ways of strengthening your aura is to do regular meditation practice. So mindfulness, meditation doesn't have to look a certain way. If you're thoroughly absorbed in a task that brings you joy, going into nature, being in a quiet place and just allowing your thoughts to just pass through your mind, not attaching to any thoughts, or doing breathing techniques as well. So a lot of you'll learn a lot of breathing techniques in yoga that would help and are meditative. One really simple breathing technique is just to really take slow, deep breaths and just holding your breath for a few minutes before you exhale. And actually, we do a lot of this stuff subconsciously anyway. I know before I went to do any public speaking in my role within the NHS, I would find myself taking some deep breaths to prepare myself, going out and interacting with all of the group of people's energies. So these are very, very simple techniques to do. And again, it's not about thinking, oh, there's people out there who are attacking me. It's not like that at all. But there is negative energy in the world, and personally, I think we need to protect our own energy field until we get to a place energetically where we are able to maintain a strengthened auric field no matter what's going off around us. So until we get to that place, protection is one of the 3 main basic forms of energy hygiene that I would suggest people do on a daily basis to ensure that they maintain a happy and healthy energetic body. Okay, so this has been video 2 of 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've got something out of it, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.